What up, y'all? Shy Ill. We're gonna react to my expert opinion, Smif and Wessun. Whatever went on between them and Sean Bigga. Title of the video is "We Looked at You as Traitors." Things get heated. I'm sure they're talking about Smif and Wessun alliance with Tupac during the quote unquote East Coast West Coast war. So I'm not sure if the rest of the episode was as tense because that hasn't dropped yet. Um, but it seems like a build up. It seems like some shit that was, building up to this. So let's check it out.
It was the East and the West. It was a good time. It was a bad time.
Yeah.
When we went out there, we took a chance.
Yeah.
Made it that.
Right. That's what they try to
Explain it.
not even.
You not
because
you
they
not
know.
yo, Roro.
Yeah.
Thank you. The homie said, "Could you squash it?" But think about this.
Could we squash it? But it was squashed.
Okay. Listen to the question. Could you squash it?
See, evidently we're missing some context here. Evidently, something else happened in the conversation that got them to this point. I'm sure this isn't the first time they discuss, their alliance with Pac on the show.
When you have a group of guys from Brooklyn going to the West Coast and it's nobody getting killed, I would say theoretically we can squash it.
It is squashed.
Our power, maybe we're not big enough to go between these two towers and go, guys. But we showing and proving that it's not, as my coworker says, squashed. Because we're not even thinking about it like that.
I got much respect for you, gentlemen. I gotta chime in on this because none of you guys. I got much respect for you, gentlemen.
So it sounds like it sounds like they challenged him as to why they didn't do something to squash the beef between Big and Pac, and his explanation is, these guys are giants. You know what I'm saying? We're ducked down with Smith and Wesson, but these guys are fucking giants, and we basically debunking this whole East Coast West Coast war shit by being on the West Coast and not dying. Is basically what he's telling them. Sean Bigga is about to jump in. Let's see how that goes.
Squashed. Because we're not even thinking about it like that.
I got much respect for you, gentlemen. I gotta chime in on this because none of you guys are right our age. Y'all a couple years older than
Speak
me,
upon it.
but
Speak upon it.
I'm right under y'all, and I gotta speak on this. For me and my comrades, and me and guys like me, and I'm older now, and I see it totally different. What you dudes was traitors.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? And
Fuck out of here. What are you
Yeah.
talking?
He didn't even say y'all came off as traitors. He didn't say we looked at you as traitors. Y'all looked like he said y'all were fucking traitors.
You talking about the explorers. You talking about going through the lands and bartering and
At that time, me and my comrades that was right up under you, that was listening to Smith or Wesson, that was ran the Timberland booth, that was representing New York. Whether you want to hear it or not and accept it, it's on
I'm
you.
listening. Good.
We felt attacked by Pac. We felt that he attacked New York. We felt, me and real dudes out here on the street, that was really involved. We didn't have to rap albums or deals that y'all had at the time. Much respect that y'all got that. But it was still real dudes out here that didn't get that. And we looked up to y'all. And we didn't understand that part. So that's the only thing I'm saying.
And it sounds like, and maybe I gotta listen to that again, but it sounds like he's insinuating also that Pac used them. When he said Pac attacked them too, he's like that, like Pac used them to divide the East Coast. I'll tell you this. To me, I debunked that by saying he dealt with Big, he dealt with East Coast people, he dealt with Trash, he dealt with Wu-Tang. Like there were people that he fucked with already, and that was never to separate New York. That was never to, you know, it wasn't a tactic. It wasn't. He was gonna deal with Boot Camp Clik eventually in his life, in his run. You know what I'm saying?
All right, so let me
finish. As an older person, I could dig and I can understand what y'all saying. I'm just telling you as a younger man. At that time, I think I was 17, 18.
Right. So let me explain it.
Just said, kill New York children. You know what I'm saying? Fuck New York, baby. How you getting here?
Let me explain this. Let me explain this.
Wait. I'm not co-signing that because I've never heard that.
This is
Anybody else over here?
This is why.
Anybody
I've
else?
never heard that.
Anybody else? Yo, we gotta wipe that. We gotta wipe that.
Wait.
That's if you taking Pac literally to saying fuck all of y'all. And when he said all of y'all, you adding yourself to all of y'all instead of it being Biggie, Bad Boy, you know, whoever opened their mouth about him. Now you taking it as a citizen of New York, you taking it upon yourself to throw yourself in all of y'all because nobody else in that room did. Buddy did.
Say fuck New York, baby. How you getting here?
Let me explain this. Wait.
I'm not co-signing that because I've never heard that.
This is
anybody else over here?
This is why.
Anybody
I've never heard that.
Anybody else?
Pac fucked with New
Yo,
York.
we gotta wipe that.
Fuck
We
with
gotta
Bad
wipe
Boy
that.
early. Fuck with Naughty
We gotta wipe that.
Unit early.
We gotta wipe that.
What?
We gotta wipe that.
He said what?
We gotta wipe
said
that.
what? He said what?
See, I'm not even listening to the background argument. I was listening to the man.
He said that to who?
He said New York though.
He said New York.
He said all of y'all.
He said New York. He said New York.
Y'all can play these games.
I told you.
Yeah.
But I'm a real age. They might not know.
Right.
Because they might be.
I never heard Pac say no shit
You
like that.
never heard Pac say it, but he said it, and the man just here. That's my
Now,
age.
I know I said my phone make sure all your kids don't
He
go,
said
but
what?
he's talking to his enemies, right? He's not talking to whole New York. He's not
Yeah,
saying
period.
New York, baby.
Period. He said fuck all of y'all. Y'all put yourselves into all of y'all.
Kill New York babies. Kill New York babies.
I'm telling you.
Nigga, you
Real
wild,
New
bro.
York niggas
You
at that
wild.
time, he said,
Bro.
you New York niggas.
You
He said, play it.
Hold on. Bigger. If you're gonna quote somebody saying something, you gotta quote the exact words. You can't just jump on camera. Listen, hold on. You can't just jump on camera and say, this dude said kill New York babies. You can't do that. You can't do that, bro.
First of all,
You can't do that.
I didn't say he said kill New York baby.
Yes, you did.
That's exact words that came out your
That's
mouth.
what you just said.
That's what you said,
That's what
bro.
you just said.
We can stop and rewind the tape right now.
No.
Nah, you said kill New York babies.
You said, stop.
You said kill New York babies.
Stop. Let me answer my question.
How you gonna answer
yourself specific? I never
He want to answer his question now.
said that.
You just said that.
You just said it.
You just said that. We all could agree to what you just said.
Hold on.
Nah, he said.
All right,
You said.
I
You
want
said.
y'all-
Kill New York. Something like that.
That's
I
what
want
you
y'all to
just
act
said.
bigger. I want y'all to act bigger and remind
You said
him
New York,
what he
though.
said.
He was in the.
How you know who the fuck are you referring to?
New York. If you don't look, I don't.
What song?
You ain't say what you said it. You brought it in. What are you talking about?
Yo. If I felt that way, I'm telling you.
He
There's a
wild.
lot of my other comrades that felt that way. And you know, whether I heard it wrong or not, you're missing the point. You're saying that's what-
it's
That
not
ain't
the
the
point.
point.
So you
Now you
Nah,
trying to
nah,
frame
nah,
your
nah.
shit. Now he's turning that shit around, making that shit with
Come
a
on,
can.
Not the point.
No, not the joke.
Kill New York
Play the record.
I said, get to the point. You're trying to say.
This gentleman said,
A lot of Brooklyn people felt that Smif and Wessun was traitors. Let's address that. Let's stop being antagonists. I don't give a fuck about that line. I'm gonna tell you what I felt. I went out there to wreck my hood. I went out there because I'm the only nigga with enough balls to go out there because I don't got no hate for Pac or for Biggie. So we the only niggas that could do what we call special teams. That's what we call ourselves.
In the middle
Myself,
of
nigga.
East and West.
Give me
Talk your talk.
Give me my
Yeah,
shit, yo.
yeah.
When I cut niggas off. This is my pet peeve. I hate when niggas cut me off. But I've been watching this shit all night long. Right? But I respect what you're saying. And I know that's what they think of us. But if we don't go out there and have that goddamn Nat Turner with a black burner spirit, then we're gonna be cowards. Because I don't take no sides. I don't feel you right. I don't feel you right. I ain't making no money from your fucking food, nigga. So my thing is this. Me and my PNC, we going out there to see what I'm going. And we went out there with our team, and we sat there. We broke bread with that man. So what you said, what it was like sitting with my brother. These niggas was eating turkey, bacon, and eggs, and goddamn waffles. Cooked by a buckshot brother. You understand? We ain't had no chef. The bitch left 2 days after. We was sitting there like us sitting here.
Right.
That's how I felt. If I ever got a chance to sit with my brother, I wouldn't want to sit with my brother before I kill my brother. But if I sit in my head and go, Smif and Wessun is a traitor, and you a liar, and you come to my door and I blow your fucking head off, what kind of conversation we want to have? We all want to have a retaliatory environment. We are slaves to our own fucking slavery. These motherfuckers did a great job on us. But if we can have a situation, we go, no, brother, it ain't even like that, Holmes. It ain't even like that, because I can tell you what Pop was saying when we were sitting in that living room trying to get the fucking laser disc to play. He ain't even know how to play the laser disc. Like, nigga, we can't play the laser disc, which means what? We ain't got the iPhones, so we can't get on our phone. We can't watch the Instagram. We can't do nothing. So what we got to do? Talk. What are we talking about? Huh?
Good
We had
shit.
church. I miss that part. I miss when niggas ain't had nothing to do.
Now, did you understand?
Hard self. I ain't
Hard
cut your
self.
wisdom. I'm gonna tell you what it was like.
I didn't mean to cut you.
I'm gonna tell you what it's like sitting with Pop. I met his mother. I met his auntie. I met his cousin.
Yeah, that wasn't no maneuver. You'll never make me believe that it was a maneuver for Pac to utilize, to use Duck Down and Buckshot and Smif and Wessun, Helter Skelter, to use them in part of this shit. You can never convince me of that. I believe that was genuine. I believe had this whole shit never happened, One Nation, Big would have been involved in One Nation. Like, yeah.
And I don't know if he did that on purpose, because when Boot Camp was there, it was times when this nigga would leave and we would go, yo, what we doing, Boot Camp? We would start cooking. And then Pop would walk through the door and Thor would be in the kitchen, cooking a whole pack of bacon, cooking a whole box of things, cooking all the eggs, and we'd be on the floor hitting it. And Pop walk in like this. I'm capping. Pop walk in like, oh shit, this what y'all doing? Drop, boom, in the white suit. That's how Pop was. That's what I'm saying. I don't know this nigga.
It was
you
love,
don't gotta
I
plead no
understand.
loyalty or none of that shit, but we going, yo, we the same motherfucker. You understand what I'm saying to you? We just got a bad deal. And because of this capitalism, we going at each other's throat. Like, Pop, it's just like us. And it's like, damn, I walked down Pacific, when I was on Utica Avenue, and I heard niggas going, yo, man, good for that nigga. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, yo, I want to spit on these niggas. But I'm like, I understand why they said that. He's like, he keep running his mouth. But imagine if all of us be pacified black men. I don't think any one of us deserves to be murdered for our words. I don't think Kanye needs to be a slave for his words, but at the same time, it's accountability, right? Pop should have lived, he should have lived past 25. They should have lived past 25. Malcolm should have lived past 41. Martin should have lived past 41.
Did you understand earlier when I said that we haven't heard y'all spoke?
I understood that.
So did you understand?
That's why I'm coming to
Do
get my
you
motherfucking
understand
hug.
right now? Do you understand right
Bring
now
it in,
how
nigga,
important?
bring it in.
Do you understand how important that meant?
Yes, I know.
Do you understand that there were soldiers out here in the street that didn't
Yeah,
understand? There was no social media right there.
it's a two-man
Love
team.
that.
You
Let's
wasn't
see what the other side of the
explain
team.
that to the youngster like at that time that was like me that was 17 years old. I'm a real New York nigga. You You know what I'm saying? Fuck all of this camera shit. I'm a real New York nigga. You know what I'm saying? Fuck what everybody else heard. You know what was said on that, and you know how that could have been associated to real New York niggas.
I know.
So fuck what everybody else saying.
This is why.
Fuck what
You
Mav
know
said.
good and well.
Look,
when
Mav
he said
nodding
those
like, yeah,
things,
okay, motherfucker.
that was associated to those that was listening to New York people.
Nah,
So the only
I
thing
can't co-sign that.
You can't co-sign
I
it.
feel you. You didn't hear it.
I didn't hear
But what they asked was, when you was with them, to bring peace.
That's a
How
fact.
did you bring peace?
That's
So,
a fact.
mind you, only point that I make. Only point that I make. When I'm
Yo, we spinning the block. We spinning the block.
Wait, when I'm with my brothers, which we are brothers, and we are protect our brothers, and we teach our brothers. If you in the wrong, fuck you. I don't give a fuck about your celebrity or nothing. I'm gonna let you know you in the wrong. You can tell me to fuck off after that or whatever, and that'll be all good. But fuck you and your celebrity if you wrong. And only point I'm making, I didn't have the opportunity to get around. I believe that was a good brother. I believe that was a righteous brother. Don't get it twisted. But do I believe he should have been bought his check?
He ain't say nothing about kill no New York babies. I tell you that.
Absolutely. You don't ever fucking make a whole nother coast that you was born at in Harlem Hospital.
But that's the fucking point. The point they're making is, I love New York. I'm Tupac. I love New York. There's no East Coast, West Coast war. Smif and Wesson's at the crib making bacon and shit. Like, I don't understand what he's not understanding.
But that was
Born in Harlem Hospital.
he ain't do that. He ain't do that,
He ain't do
Bigga.
it if I'm
He ain't
saying
do
that.
that, Bigga. Bigga, he ain't do that. Bigga, he ain't do that.
I do.
Bigga, he ain't do that.
I'm gonna give y'all a jewel.
The media sold that, bro.
I'm gonna
The
give you a
media
jewel.
sold that.
That's what
The
you're saying.
media sold
I'm gonna give you a
that.
jewel.
That's the truth.
Let me give you a jewel.
That's the truth.
Hold on. I'm gonna give you a jewel. I don't look. I'm
Fuck about none of that shit. Don't do that shit with my brother. Fuck all that shit. Ain't near one of them here. You talk what you talk and you believe. Don't do that shit.
Don't do what?
What you just did,
What
man.
did I just do?
That's wrong. For you to act like that
Act
when
like
I'm
what?
telling you we around a nigga
Right.
Act
and
like
you-
what?
for what you just reacted to, for
How
what
did I
you
just
just
react?
heard, for of
How did
ain't
I just
nobody in
react?
this room
No.
heard no New
How did I
York
just
baby type
react?
shit.
The man just right there told you.
The man said he ain't hear New York baby. He
The
said
man
baby.
just said that he did.
What's the bar? What's the
He
bar?
didn't say-
pulled
he did
up.
not.
How none of
No,
y'all know the
he
bar?
said-
That is fucking annoying. How none of y'all know the bar? You know what I'm saying? Sitting here talking the whole story, but nobody knows the
Pulled
bar.
up the bar. Look at Chick. Look at Chick.
Pulled up the ball.
You pulled up
You
the
didn't say
ball.
that.
He was talking specifically to certain people. That's why I don't like talking about this shit. When you talk about us, that's me and my fucking brother. We was there. You wasn't fucking there.
Period.
I held guns on our fucking waist. The whole pop down. Big pick me up every fucking day. I don't give a fuck what you feel. How old you are, what niggas you raised with. I don't give a fuck how big you are.
Right
Man,
now,
family,
all
all
that
that
bullshit
shit.
you
All
saying
that
is
shit.
bullshit.
We not doing this. We're not doing this.
Yeah, done. Sometimes it gotta be done. Fuck out of here.
You being disrespectful. You being disrespectful. I was there, nigga. I was there, nigga. I was fucking there, nigga. I was fucking there. I was there. No, I was there.
Facts. He was there. You a spectator. You a spectator, Bigger. You a spectator. You was not fucking there. You was not there. You ain't even got the bar. You arguing about a bar that don't exist. You holding on to some shit from when you were 17 that you finally felt like I got the opportunity to say it in their fucking face. You said it in their fucking face. They ain't trying to hear that shit. You didn't want no pushback.
I was there.
I don't give a fuck about that.
Me either, nigga. Me either. Fuck that, nigga. I don't give a fuck about that. I was there, nigga. He can't tell me shit.
No, but listen, we need this though. We need this education,
Man,
though.
shit.
He can't tell me shit.
See, you ain't bugging.
Nah.
You taking it personal. Listen.
I was there. Yo, we shutting it down. We shutting it down. We shutting it down.
It's hot for trapper turn smack rapper. Only
All right, well, I think Sean Bigga is a smarter man today than he was when he was 17. I think he didn't read the room. Them dudes love Pac. Like, what are we doing here? They were there with him. They were. There ain't no East Coast, there ain't no traitor, ain't no nothing. This is a beef between him and certain motherfuckers. Anybody got involved, it is what it was. So there we have it. Looking forward to the rest of the episode. Let's see how that goes down. I'll let y'all later.